Welcome to Red Eye. Today we have with us Pia Renaudin, CEO of SciBase, to talk about the Q3 report. Welcome, Pia.
Thank you.
Can you give us what you see as the highlights for the Q3 report?
So the Q3 was our best quarter ever. We increased sales with 47% to 7.2 million for the group. Germany delivered excellent growth of 65%. In the US, we are making progress. We have taken the first step to accelerate penetration in the US market. We have appointed Dan Walker as the VP US Commercial, and he comes with extensive knowledge in dermatology and reimbursement. And we've also expanded our collaboration to new dermatology network, Bayer Dermatology in Dallas. During the quarter, we have published several studies in barrier, studies supporting the promising result of Nevisense as a tool for assessing the skin barrier in atopic dermatitis.
Mm-hmm. I think everyone is a bit curious about the US, of course, because that's a very large market, and I guess it demands a lot of investment in both time and money. How is the process going? I know the reimbursement process is a bit complicated. Can you guide us a little bit on how that works for you?
So first, I would like to say that we have really strengthened our position in the US. During the last month, we have increased our collaboration with several new dermatology network. That is one important piece. The appointment of a new commercial VP will actually help us accelerate sales and also build a presence in the US. Of course, the most important thing is to drive reimbursement, and we will do that through working with the clinics to increase utilization and also help them and support them to do the claims and appeal claims. That is the way forward in the US, actually, to be successful with the reimbursement.
Mm-hmm. I read in the report, and I know this as well, that it's maybe a little hard to understand the reimbursement process, as you have to get some negative results or negative claims, so to speak. How is that working? Is that a way to so they get these claims and then you have to redo them? How does that work?
So how we work it right now is that we have 3 actively working, we call them a practice development manager, and they are working very closely with the clinics. They are in the clinics, and they make sure that the utilization is increasing, and then they support with the healthcare professionals to write the claims and then appeal the claims. And we anticipate for next year to gain more MACs, the Medicare administrative contracts, the fee schedules, and also the medical policy, which is the final step in the reimbursement. And that will be significant steps forward in the US.
Mm-hmm. If we go back to Europe a little bit, I mean, you have very impressive growth in Germany, which here you've been for a while. I noticed in the report that you're actually expanding into actually German-speaking neighbors, partly Switzerland and Austria. How's that? What's the idea behind that?
I mean, the great success in Germany is, can speak for itself, and then it's really easy to expand to the nearby countries because the language is the same, so that makes it less resource. When you sort of launch that, and if we be launched by the German team, and they are excited to do it, it works well, and they just want to expand as well. So this would be our first step in Europe.
Okay, we have some financial issue questions as well. You have a very impressive gross margin in the quarter, of course, a little bit helped by foreign exchange rates and so, but still underlying very good. What's the main reasons behind the improvement or the sustained levels?
The main reason is the product mix. So you can see from the report that it's Germany driving the electrode sales. So the disposables. This is really what making us increase or improve the gross margin.
Mm. Okay, so if we look a little bit forward, I know you can't say any prognosis or anything, but it's very exciting field and a lot of demand. Where do you see that if you're seeing forward to in the US for next year, what's the main issues going forward there?
No, is exactly as I said. I mean, our main focus is the reimbursement, and it goes hand in hand with working with the clinics, of course, collaborating with more clinics and increase the sales or the utilization. It's the way we need to talk about it, and then support the clinics. So we expect, and we have a plan to have more max fee schedules and medical policies next year, and that is the process forward. It's not impossible to overcome at all. I feel very optimistic. We have the key opinion leader network, so we have a lot of those very important dermatologists working with us. They are supporting us when we in our engagement with payers, which is an ongoing process, and it works really well, and I think we are doing the right things.
Mm-hmm. So to conclude, do you have any concluding remarks for your shareholders? What you should look out for the next year, apart from US, of course?
I think they should look out for continue to follow the development in Germany, but also pay a little bit attention to the details in the US, because that will be following the progress in the US will be through different steps actually.
Okay, thank you, Pia.
Thank you.
Good luck.